Hello, it's me, Sasha. Today I invite you to join me in ASMR art therapy session to elevate anxiety, tension, intrusive thoughts, and feeling of internal pressure. Art therapy helps you to relax on physical, mental, and spiritual levels. So let's take a deep breath in and deep breathe out. You can breathe into your hands and exhale into the space around you. Now let's tune into the deep yet light practice. Open your palms and feel your entire body. No matter what state you're in, it's very important to do this scan and fully feel your state. Where is your body right now? How it's positioned? How does it feel? Where are your thoughts? And at some point when you feel ready, you can start drawing along with me. You can also just observe, which also has its own therapeutic effect. Notice how the color mix, how one shape flows into other, how line after line a certain pattern is created. This is similar how things happen in our lives. Each line is like a single action. The combination of these lines give a certain feeling of life through action, through situation. One situation and one action create another, and just like we create a drawing by choosing colors and lines, by moving our brush, we similarly create our lives. We create our internal and external spaces. Which color will be first? What shape will it take? Feel what you want right now. What color is your state? How would you express it? Take the color from within your heart, from your soul, and try to express your current state with these colors and shapes. Try not to judge. Art therapy is not related to art class. There is no place for academicism or technique here. Art therapy is all about how we can change our state, how we can first see it, realize it, and express it from the inside out. Then we can transform it, change it, supplement it, and after it, today we are creating a cast of our state. What color are my thoughts? What shape are my feelings? While we are drawing, we begin to realize certain things within ourselves. We become aware of our state. And we acknowledge certain parts of ourselves that might be due to stress, shock, or long-term repression. They have gotten used to hiding deep within us. And even when we are ready and want to speak out, express ourselves and manifest, there is a habitual tendency of our conscious and psyche to hide from the world, from our loved ones, and from ourselves. Art therapy is especially helpful for hypersensitive people, those who feel the world at their fingertips, those who sense the slightest breath of space, those who perceive and see what is not so obvious. Maybe it's not explicitly expressed in the space, but it still affects us. It has power. Art, colors, shapes, the way paint flows, the way one color blends into another. All this helps us voice and express these subtle aspects of being and life itself. Colors, shapes, paints, and visual images help us to say the unsaid into our past, into our future, and into our present moment. And sometimes to say something we couldn't say to someone in the moment, or perhaps express something that we can never express in conscious, but we always have the opportunity to express it on the so-called dream level, the level at which our subconscious operates. We always have the opportunity to express in the past, the future, the present, and art therapy is precisely the tool to help us in the most subtle way to express what is inside. Sometimes we cannot understand what we really feel. Something happened and we froze. Maybe in the moment it was scary, unclear, or simply overwhelming. This overwhelming feeling gets redistributed. Some of it goes into subconscious, some into the body, some into our emotions. We don't always understand what we feel in the moment, and we don't always understand what we feel afterward. If you have a situation that particularly causes you anxiety, you can focus on it now and try to draw it without judgment, just being in the moment and enjoying the process. It doesn't matter how it unfolds. It might be very expressive, or it might flow like a paint, or perhaps your art therapy process starts very actively and expressively, and now some release of emotion and energy has occurred, and you begin to feel calm. whatever it may be, draw it. Maybe you feel some discomfort in your body, tension or pain. You can draw that too and observe how your state in the body, soul and mind changed. In fact, simple observation of oneself, of what is inside, already gives 50% of therapeutic release, the relief of tension. We don't often observe ourselves, and we are often not attentive to what we truly feel. This affects both of our psyche and health. Through art therapy, we have the opportunity to observe, just to be in this process, to linger in it, to hold on to it. We often fall into stress simply because at the moment we lack internal support. In overloaded tense moments, it feels like there is nothing to hold on to. Our therapy helps us to build certain stable, so-called point of stabilization, helping us to express from the inside out and see who I am, what I am like, without judgment and without haste. Art therapy does not tolerate haste. This is a place where you cannot skip what you need to go through calmly. It is an elegant and creative way to express oneself, to leave oneself in the past, in the future, to leave oneself where we have not fully lived our lives, where we have not fully lived certain situation, where we have missed important moments. Art therapy is the way to look at yourself, at specific emotion, at specific snapshot of the moment, at a situation, to see it in colors, to be with oneself and to be honest with oneself. Line by line, form by form, it's like growing yourself. In some ancient tribes, artists were considered magicians because they literally created something out of nothing, out of dream, out of an idea. They manifested transformed energy from the subtlest, barely perceptible energy of thought into more tangible energy. And every form of art is kind of magic of transforming a certain type of energy. Of course, we are not claimed to be great artists here, but we are creators, and we are creators of our reality, of our life, our feeling, and our emotions. This is something we can certainly create, and much more pleasant and interesting to create when you know what you are creating, when you know how it's expressed. What influence it has, how it mixes with the drawing in colors of other people. We create the canvas of our life. Literally, it's just like an artist create their creation, their painting, their music, their sculpture. Stroke by stroke and note by note, an artist create a world at the tip of their brush, and in the same way every person create a word at the tip of their fingers, their thoughts, their desires, their ideas. And in this sense, it is good to be able to manage and be master of this process. To learn to manage, it is important to learn to see. We are learning to see ourselves, to see our colors, our shapes, to see our beauty, our ugliness, to see ourselves fully, deeply and clearly, and to start small from the moment. What is now? What do I have now? What can I do now? Breathe deeply. Don't forget about deep breathing. The breath of life itself flows through you, inside you, feeling, expanding. Deep breathe. Observe what you are creating, but do not judge it. You can add to your picture, add to what you see. You can quickly start something new. You can work in layers, editing layers upon layer. This is all you. Everything that exists outside in the world around us once existed in the inner world of single person. Everything we use now and everything we live in was once someone's dream. someone's idea, someone's snapshot of reality. An idea always needs an energy change, a certain force that pushes it from the inside out. And we create this force. It may seem like we are just painting moving colors on a piece of paper. In reality, we are doing deep, important inner work, transforming stagnant state and feelings within us. After such a deep, mindful drawing, something truly changes in the consciousness reality around us, because we change ourselves, and accordingly the world we create from within changes. We create our reality from the inside out. You can tell yourself right now, no matter what, whatever I draw, I transform this situation and it unfolds in the best positive way. Something deeply changes, and so line by line, stroke by stroke, I soften the corners where they were sharp. I add colors where they may have been lacking. I fill the voids where my essence demanded fullness, and so inner and outer harmony is created stroke by stroke, line by line, deeper and deeper. And we deep with our whole body, with every cell. I create my reality with each line, each color, each form, and something deep inside which changes. Energy flows in my body, in my consciousness, in my soul, just like these watercolors, paint, spread. I feel this moment as it feels me. I feel how life itself paints its picture on the canvas of my soul. I release all tension in my body, in my mind. I let go and dissolve everything unnecessary. Everything that has already lived its course, the tension flows away, and my body, soul and mind blossom with new colors. Very good. I breathe in pure light and breathe out pure light. I allow this picture, the picture of life, to paint itself, and I just follow my intuition, the forms that my intuition suggests me. I allow all release, all tension, letting go of everything unnecessary. wonderful. I breathe in pure light and breathe out pure light. Everything unfolds in the best positive way. And the flowers of my life bloom petal by petal, filling the space inside and out. And you can stop from the time to time and observe the form and colors that emerge. Again, without judging, just watching what happens and how it happens. Learning something more about yourself and allowing it to be. In art therapy, we often work with suppressed emotion, and then we say suppressed. We understand that these are emotions that didn't find a place in the moment. And there is important for us to create this place in the moment. Breathe with your whole body. Try to evenly distribute elements of colors and forms across the paper. On the sheet of paper, as if mastering all the space, mastering all aspects of your life and all manifestation. And even after this video ends, you can continue. Don't stop if you don't feel a certain inner completeness. Keep drawing. You can pause this video, continue with next one. In any case, draw until you feel sense of complete. And I have said everything for today, and this is what my expression look like. After you finish, you can place your art therapy work somewhere visible, and it will still work for a certain time after the actual act of creation, because there is also a lot of power in contemplation and the ability to sense and observe, especially to observe yourself. This is very important, and as one of my teachers said, the main knowledge in this world is the knowledge of oneself. And through art therapy, we definitely learn some parts of ourselves. Feel all the corners and feel all the aspects of yourself. Examine them. And I thank you for this practice. Write in the comments how do you felt before the practice and after it. how did your point A and point B change? What did you achieve? And of course, subscribe to my channel. It's very important to me. It inspires me to create new videos. And see you at the next art therapy practice. Bye.